Paul Pogba says he's sad, shocked and heartbroken after being banned from football for 4 years. That's it, if it sticks. The ruling means he will be unable to play until 2027 with a ban. It's backdated, though, to the date of the failed test. The former United player, he says he'll appeal the decision. Join us now for more. European football expert Kevin Hatchard. Kev, morning, Kev.
Morning, Kev.
Morning, guys. How are we?
Good. I'm not going to dive in here, Kev, because look, we're not talking. We're talking stamina enhancing, as far as I'm aware. It's not recreational drugs or anything like that, is it?
No, he tested positive for DHEA, which is something that elevates testosterone levels beyond what they're supposed to be. Tested positive after a game back in August, and both the A and the B samples came back with that positive result. Now, his lawyers decided not to go for a plea bargain, which meant that it went before Italy's anti-doping courts. And the sentence that they've handed down is pretty much the most extreme that they could have. 4 years is about as long as they could give. And so that's what he's been given. He won't be back until he's 34 as things stand. And so he says he's going to take this to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. But as the package that you played alluded to, he's going to have to come up with mitigating circumstances. He's going to have to come up with extra evidence to persuade the Court of Arbitration for Sport that, there is no deliberate taking of this supplement to enhance testosterone. So it'd be very intriguing to see what that appeal contains, because at the moment it doesn't look like a good situation for him.
Kev, someone must have been advising him, surely. I mean, he's got a lot of people around him. He's on big money. Someone must have said to him, "Look, you can take that, and that get you." I'm not too sure if that matters, but I'm amazed by this day and age with all the clubs, or the doctors they have, all the physios, that he just said, "Look, I'm taking this, and can you look into it for me?" And come back and say, "No, you can't take that," and then come out and say, "Look, I was taking it, but I've stopped because I didn't realise." That would have been a better situation, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it's it'd be interesting to see what the detail is of exactly. It was interesting in his statement. He said, "I would never knowingly take anything." So it'd be interesting to see the detail of that. And what you were saying, it's funny, we were talking about the Olympics. We see athletes all the time. It doesn't matter if it was accidental. That can affect the kind of length of ban. But if you go back to Andre Onana, for example, when he suffered a ban, the version of events he put forward that was accepted was that he accidentally took his wife's medication, which had furosemide in it. And because that was the case, that's what he put forward. That was accepted by the panel.
Kev, can you?
But he's still had to serve a ban.
Can you accept that? I can't accept that. I took my wife's medication. Porky pies.
But the point I'm making is that Onana put that forward. That was accepted, but he was still banned. So this is the thing. The commission in that case came back to him and said, "Okay, we accept your version of events that you took your wife's medication. However, it is your responsibility what you have in your body, and therefore you have to be banned." So this is the point I'm making, that Pogba may well put forward a case that he is taking something that unknowingly had those chemicals in there, but that would only presumably have the ban reduced rather than have the ban taken away. We don't know exactly what the content of his defence is going to be. Juventus have obviously got a very interesting decision to make. I think they will have to wait to see what happens with the Court of Arbitration for Sport. But there is talk in Italy of obviously them negotiating with him to have his contracts, dissolved. At the moment, they're paying him a far reduced figure from what his normal wages would be. It's around about €2,000 a month, it's reported. And so they're going to have to come to some kind of arrangement. But overall, you look at it more widely, this would be an incredibly sad end to his career, because this is a guy that was
checkered career, I'd suggest. World Cup winner, and yet, he clearly has wasted a lot of his talent, as far as I'm concerned. Kev, I've got to break there, mate. Thank you for bringing us right up to speed.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.